they're gonna have to say something because, yeah,
Well, I
from
mean,
what I
they already
understand.
have a name for it, the Wizarding World.
Well, the reason why they
They've already.
chose, well, the reason supposedly why they chose him. Hello, everybody. We are on stream. You're just hearing me and Chris babble about. We got some new information today, which you guys can check out. I'll probably have to link it in there. That there is going to be a Harry Potter TV series, and I was just talking with someone about that today, and it's supposed to take place when Lily and James Potter are a little bit younger before they had Harry Potter. So I don't know. We may have to check that out, but there is an article on it for HBO Max. I will find it and link it into my description. Hell, we'll probably go over it a little bit
Ooh.
tonight, which I don't normally do. I don't normally do that kind of stuff, but maybe
I mean,
tonight I will make an exception.
Adam Driver's a bit too old, I think, to play a young Professor Snape.
Yeah, but he's also not that young. Like, he's also not that old either. That's the
He's
problem. He's
like in it.
about he's actually he's like just perfect because Snape was a lot older in Harry's time. So I don't know.
Well, actually, he wasn't. Technically, Snape was in his 20s.
Was it really?
Yes,
Oh,
they aged him up when they transferred them to the movies.
oh.
Like they aged Harry, they aged Severus up, they aged James and Lily up, they aged all the older characters up so that they could fit with the actors
Oh, hey, look, we
that they
got. Well,
casted.
hang on, Chris. We got someone in the chat. Melee K decided to check us out. Hello,
Oh,
K. How are
hey,
you?
Melee.
So, where's James at? Get your partner in here. He's got to come see me. I have never really met Kay on a personal level. We've talked a little bit. She's heard of me, but I have not got a chance to meet her exactly. And Mrs. Tabletop, that's my girlfriend. So if anyone who doesn't know, that is my girlfriend, Mrs. Tabletop. Yes, she is starting to get in a little bit on the streaming. She's not going to do any of the broadcasting. She just wants to hang out with me a little bit more, and this is a big part of my pastime. So just wants to be a part of that. There's nothing freaking wrong with that whatsoever.
Oh, lovey
We're going to
dovey.
talk about Harry Potter in a minute because I owe Sparta Chris a game of Harry Potter tabletop role playing game, and I actually found a fan based one that was well written, well produced, and a lot better than the one I wrote, and a little bit more easier. We may have to actually do a review and an actual play of that for a little bit, but it's still not based on something where you would do long campaigns. I'm looking into it now to see more about that. More to come as we get there. And Mrs. Tabletop's like, I try that one. We are Harry Potter fans here, people, so get over it.
Yeah.
there's nothing more we can say on that matter. We are Harry Potter fans here, so I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I actually I haven't read all the books. I read the first book, maybe the second book, but I haven't read all of them.
I've listened to
Is
all
it
of
called
them
Harry
on
Potter and
Muckle.
the Tabletop RPG? Yes, it is. Wow, we actually got like 4 or 5 people watching this today, I think, because we got
Nice.
Melee. Let's see, I'll check. Yeah, there's 5. Well, besides me, there's 4 people in the chat. 3 people in the chat.
I don't know.
So, oh yeah. Well, at least we got an audience on this one. This will definitely help. All right. So we are here because we're gonna play. Chris and I are going to play some Ghostbusters for you. Mrs. Tabletop's probably gonna join us. She's just out getting me a little bit of food, so that way I could get a little bit. My metabolism's burning a little warm today, so to get us going around. Um, yeah, so we're gonna play some Ghostbusters. But meanwhile, I'm gonna tell you guys what's gonna happen on my channel. I have been meeting a lot of new people lately, and it's been pretty good. Um, but holidays are coming around. We got to start talking about the holidays.
You don't say.
Yeah, holidays are a bit rough for me. That's usually where I'm busy. Sparta is busy. It's just a crazy time of the year. So
Yep.
uh, I've
Oh,
got some
that
family
sucks.
members that are. I got some family members that are upset with me because they figured I'd have that time off for Thanksgiving, and I'm skipping Thanksgiving and I'm going straight to Christmas, unfortunately.
Hey,
But that's
you
work. But
can't.
that's work related, and I'm not trying to do that. But this is my first year in my new job. I will get more pull and more seniority next year. This is my first time to prove myself. Once I prove myself this year, they're going to make some exceptions next year. I've already talked to a few of my upper managers, and they'll make sure that I'm not going to do like this year. I may do both holidays, but I will get Christmas off. But I will work Christmas Eve, I think, and then next year I think they alternate. I don't know. It's my first year.
Did you get it in writing?
They do that for the whole place. That's everybody.
No, I'm talking about the changes for next year.
That's in policy. That's actually right in the handbook. Yeah, some crazy stuff there, isn't it? I didn't know that's how they did it, but they wanted to make sure that people would get fair time with their families. But unfortunately, they can't just shut down for the whole holiday season. That's not how it works. So business has to prevail. So this is going to be a crazy time of the year for me, folks. So that's why I'm making this announcement. So what do we have going on in the upcoming future? Well, more Chronicles of Paramore. I love Castles and Crusades. That's my go-to game. And Sparta Chris is going to join me on that. Sparta Chris and I are actually collaborating right now. I'm going to use his connections with other people to try and pull in more gamers into more people. Even not so much gamers. I want to open my channel up to more people and have more people at my table and bring more people in. And I want to make that known right now. That's what we're looking for, because we are looking at doing a horror anthology. I got I can't take the full title, Matt. Sparta Chris came up with it. It's going to be called the Horror Anthology. I'm going to make the playlist probably for that tonight. But here's some things that we are going to look at. We are going to use, I don't know if I have a picture of it. I probably don't. What's this? Oh, that's my Call of Cthulhu stuff. Woo, look at that.
I will at least say right now that I am doing this of my own free will. I'm not being forced to do it against my will. There is no gun currently pointing to the back to the next of my head.
Stop winking at the... Stop winking. They can't see you. Anyway, so we are. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my channel and one of the ideas I originally had, and it wasn't well pursued back in the day when I first started this channel, but it's being better pursued now. So I started I wanted to start. I'm getting there. Let me talk real quick, and I'll let you have the floor for a little bit. So when I first met Sparta Chris, I got him and a few others into a game called The Legendary Slasher 7 because I love slasher films. I love horror games. Who doesn't like horror games? Yep. Does any chat? Do you guys like horror games? I want to see more. I want to see more people participating in chat real quick. I want to see it boom. Do you like horror? And here's a top question for you. I want everyone to answer. What is your favorite horror film? It doesn't have to be one film. It could be a series. It could be a trilogy. For instance, I like the following. I like The Evil Dead. I like everything that goes with it. I love Evil Dead 1, 2, and 3, which third was technically Army of Darkness. So I like Evil Dead 1 and 2, Army of Darkness. I don't care about the continuity issues. That is something that everyone has to work out in their heads. And you can argue that shit, or you can just move to the other side of the room, because I don't care. Okay, argue.
Well, I mean, they kind of figured out the continuity stuff in the TV show, with it all being basically a multiverse.
There's that too, and because of okay, so you've got the continuity issues with Evil Dead 1 and 2, and then Army of Darkness. But then let's not forget. There's Ash versus the Evil Dead, season 1, 2, and 3. They could have done a season 4, but things happened, so that didn't happen, sadly. And then my other favorite franchises are Friday the 13th. I have not gotten to Halloween yet, but I'm getting there. Friday the 13th, Scream, and Nightmare on Elm Street, and even with the one where it is Freddy versus Jason. Now, I'm going to say this. I was a big fan of Ash versus Freddy versus Jason. Or Jason versus Freddy versus Ash. Whatever the hell you guys want to say that. I don't care. I was a big fan of those comics. I think it was Dynamite Comics that did it. If I can find those comics again, I will get those because I do like that whole thing. They actually even, what's funny is in some of those comics, I think they even had Elgos from the show appeared somewhere in there. That's just some wicked stuff because those comics came out before that. So some of the ideas for the show was actually probably derived from the comics. I don't have any facts to back that up, but I will probably be looking into that, and we're probably going to be doing some comic book stuff on here as well. I have plans to sit down and do a DC and Marvel stuff because I have those encyclopedias on my shelf as well as a Halo encyclopedia. I may want to do that. I'm working on getting the Legend of Zelda, Super Mario, and Sonic encyclopedias as well. I even have an encyclopedia of Five Nights at Freddy's, which we are going to talk about that here in a moment.
Yep.
So, Chris and I both saw Five Nights at Freddy's. Chris, let's talk about that. How did you like that movie overall?
It actually was not that bad of a movie. I actually relatively enjoyed it compared to what we've been getting. And out of the movies that have been coming out of Blumhouse in recent years with their Halloween trilogy and The Exorcist, the Believer, whatever they call it, though I did not like those. I mean, the first Halloween remake or reboot wasn't too bad, but the sequels just made it worse, and so I don't like that new trilogy. I still prefer the original stuff, the older stuff. And then the Exorcist Believer was just a spit in the face of the original creator, and also the continuity and everything of the original movies. The first and third movie. Second movie is kind of a little iffy for people. You either like it or you don't. And then you get this one in which it's actually not bad. It's something different, and it was a good story.
Very much
And
so.
they did a good job with the animatronics on the giant.
Yep. And I got
killing robots.
I got news for everybody. Five Nights, I don't know which one it is, but we are going to go through the encyclopedias of Five Nights at Freddy's. I am going to, if you guys see it, if you guys saw like a freaking dot on my screen, I was trying to do a photo image to add a photo image to OBS, but I have not decided to do that right now because of this. So I was going through that encyclopedia, and there is in one game, I think it's Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Don't quote me on it, because we are going to go through that. We are going to go through the lore. Because I'm sorry. The critics, 37% critics, I believe, is what Five Nights at Freddy's come at. Chris, could you please take a second and actually look that up for me?
Well, which critics are you talking about? Are you talking about Rotten
Tomatoes? The critics that rated Five Nights at Freddy's. Anything you got? Give me some information here. See, because I heard it only got 37%, and I want to see if that's still true. Even though, according to what I heard, they made 10 times their money back, because when I looked at it, I think they had a $20 million budget, and they made $137 million.
Okay, so
3 days after the release.
Rotten Tomato critics gave it a 29%.
Okay.
Jeez, argue with me. Robert and Ebert, they give it 2 stars. Roger Ebert, I meant to say.
I'm sorry. Here. It was a $25 million budget, and they're still on the. But it's only been released for a week, and they're still gathered over 160 million. And I think Peacock subs. Let me look up Peacock subs.
And IMDb gives it a 5.5 stars out of 10. Let's see here. And you also get Metacritic gives it a 33 score. So it seems to me like it's in below average or below what it seems like to me, what people are giving it. Which actually I think I would put it a little above.
So from Deadline, I just got this. From Deadline, Five Nights at Freddy's heads to Rare Day and Date Box Office over 111 million milestone this weekend. So basically, and this is when they just released it on both theaters and exclusively Peacock. And yeah, they grossed, and that was the day of their release. So that means probably Peacock subscribers and viewers went up. So where are these ratings coming from? Are these like the critics that know how to supposedly rate movies, I guess? I mean, what's their qualifications? Let's talk about that.
Yep.
You know, what's your qualifications? Because here's the thing. You guys just booed out a fucking movie. Now, I'm not one to start a fight. I'm definitely not one to start that. But here's the thing. We actually got a genuine movie. Let me tell you guys a bit about the game. So the first game has a small story of which you find newspaper clippings. You can actually look around the office. You can't move out of the chair. Yes, I know. But you can actually...
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. According to the numbers, the website, thenumbers.com, the theatrical performance right now is box office. They have gained on the domestic side $99,658,360. Internationally, they gained $58,417,049.
If you guys hear me eating, I do apologize. My girlfriend bought me food while I'm streaming, which I rarely eat food when I'm streaming, so I'm barely touching anything because I don't touch my hands on my computer when I eat. So makes things a little hard.
So yeah, that's what it's. I'm trying to find what was the budget they said it was. What was the budget they said?
25 million, anywhere from 20 to 25 million, I think it was.
So in the opening week, it got 800 or 80 million in the opening week. So if it had a budget of 25 million, they kind of already doubled. Maybe they probably more than doubled. They definitely doubled.
Yeah, they went above the top.
So congratulations.
My son, Tabletop Junkie Jr., which I got to get him on here to do some broadcasts. I don't really know how YouTube feels about that, but there's been you've been calling for it. A lot of other people's been calling for it too. I've actually been working on getting him a computer built like mine, an exact copy, which is an investment because it's about $4,000, and I'm willing to do it as long as he can take care of it, especially for that level of thing. Yes, I have a girlfriend. Yes, she has kids. I, however, have one kid, and it's my only son. And yes, I do spoil the poor little shit, but he is not the worst kid in the face of the planet. He does his chores, he does everything he asks, and he knows how to respect his parents. So, love the kid to death, and yes, I'm one to do that because if you can be responsible, why not buy something that I can do stuff with? Why not get him something where he can do something with me? That's all I'm saying. But hey, people are like, well, that's just irresponsible parenting. Really? Okay, look, we're not going to talk about politics, people, because let me tell you, I'm tired of hearing that shit. I'm tired of hearing it, how irresponsible I've been, because I want to buy my kids some expensive stuff.
Here's the major difference between you and other people is other people give their kids cell phones and stuff like that so that they can distract them and keep them away from them. You, on the other hand, how many times that, since I've known you, where you said, hey, I want to go and spend some time with my son, or go play games with my son because he's asking about it, or go watch Star Trek with him, or something of that nature.
Yep.
I know, puppy dog. Sorry, my dog's growling at me.
Sounds like your fur baby's growling.
He's not growling. He's groaning at me. He's like, give me attention. But at the same time, is that even if you do stuff, if you get him on here, you're not going to tell the whole world his name and whatever. You're obviously going to have his identity hidden. versus what other people do, which is they they have all these stupid, silly accounts where they're showing their videos of their kids, pictures of their kids, or whatever, all over the internet.
No, no, that's for his safety and my safety as well. So, all right. So I just had to get on here and rant a little bit about the Five Nights at Freddy's because it was actually my son, who is an expert and can talk about that, should be on here with us at this time, but he is actually down sick and at his mother's house at the moment. Um, at his mother's house for visitation and other stuff, but he's not actually sick. He just has an ear infection, so we did find that out today. But anyhow, I was talking about it and I said, son, I asked him, I said, how much different was that from the actual games? And he says, not much to his knowledge. You know, there was a couple things he had questions about. So what I did find out is in the Five Nights at Freddy's, they incorporated things from other games. It wasn't an exact model of the first movie. It was actually a collection of Easter eggs from other games as well.
I mean, and that's understandable. I mean, you're transferring one medium of entertainment into another medium of entertainment.
Exactly.
You have a video game that actually doesn't have much character to it. You're a security guard who's watching this abandoned amusement.
Oh no! See, in the game, it's active still.
No, I'm talking. Okay, never mind. Then I was wrong on that side. But still,
that was the one change that they did. And
you're okay. Well, then I retract that part of the statement. But still, you're a security guard who's watching. Excuse me. This restaurant that has robots overnight, and the robots are trying to get in and kill you. Versus a more. I mean, to be honest, the movie had a little bit more of complex story than just that basic premise of the show.
Let's talk about the first game. Okay, so there's a couple things from the games that I did miss that were not in the movie, but we will cover that in a minute. So let's talk about the first game. In the first game, Five Nights at Freddy's, it tells a story about the security guard that watches these animatronics at night so nothing happens. The original creator is trying to keep it open, which nobody knows about. Nobody knows who this owner is. Turns out it's the guy who's been talking to you the whole time. And the guys, he doesn't want to hand out the name because he's under investigation. At this time, he's under active investigation about disappearances of children that he ended up killing and stuffing in animatronics. So the whole time you're watching these, you're trying to survive, and you make it. If you make it to day 5, you're great. That's why they call it Five Nights at Freddy's. After that, you end up getting, you get bonuses. Oh, well, we need you for the weekend. By Sunday, you're fired. Because of body odor and HR issues and safety issues and a few other things, they let you go. Because apparently you don't know how to take a shower. What it actually was is the mucus, the tears, the sweat, the smell of rotting corpses inside the animatronics. So he has to recycle security guards every 7 days.
That's kind of disgusting.
Yep. So it started off with, and it was actually started off with this guy. Now he's not the yellow rabbit or the golden rabbit, but in the game it was the purple rabbit. So they did change that a little bit. They did change the fact that you didn't really see the blood or the smell, and the place was closed instead of open. So those are a couple of changes that they did make. However, I have to give my main man, who is also a tabletop gamer, Matthew Lillard. I know you're probably never going to see the stream. I'm a nobody to you. But if you're out there, brother, I know you're a tabletop gamer as well. You did an excellent performance. I loved you. I hear he's a nice guy. So I hear he's actually a really nice guy.
I don't get
very
much
kid friendly,
into...
very kid friendly, and very family oriented. But that's also because I think he has a family for himself too. I saw him on stream, and he says, "Yeah, my wife and my kids are playing outside." When he was doing Cyberpunk Red, that's the only reason why I know that.
Nice,
because he announced that on a stream with Mike Pondsmith. Another idol of mine. So I just had to get that out of the way, but I didn't know if I wanted to do that on my own separate stream or if I just wanted to just put it in this announcement video. So let's go back to the announcements video. All right, the announcement part's here. Okay. So, love Fighting Nights at Freddy. We may have to do a TTRPG of that someday. My son wants me to run one. And I was already running one, and he made it to day 4. He had a partner who died, but couldn't prove what happened to her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so, yeah. My son, he's into jump scare stuff, and I freaked his ass out, so, yeah, you know, some things. But I want to do a little bit more stuff with that. I did love the movie, so. All right, so what's for the future?
No, it was a good movie.
Yeah, oh yeah. So what's for the future of Tabletop Junkie games? Well, here's the thing. All right, so on top of that, coming to New Year's, we are going to be switching our platform a little bit. We're going to be still streaming on YouTube, but I have access to a new program that I was just playing around with today, and we're going to switch right over, and it's not booted up. Oh my god, what did I do?
Screwed up big time.
Yeah. Give me just a hot second. Let me get that up. Holy crap. It's booting up now. All right. Okay. Well, that's a little bit there. So I'm going to just go into a game. Okay. Not exactly what I thought, but alright. Let me see here. Gotta just resize the screen. Unfocus? What? Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, good. Good. It cuts off right out of the program. There we go. Welcome to, oh god, it won't be able to go that far out. Okay, cool. All right. So, welcome to Foundry, everybody. This is my there we go. This is my Star Trek system that I've played Star Trek with, and I was just playing around with it, and this is actually really freaking easy to use. Very easy to use, and you can even configure some of the stuff here. So this is said to not be official, but you know, whoever designed it did a good job. You got momentum. So I usually host Star Trek on OBS, and I did some pretty good stuff with that. But the issue with that now is the LCARs. Yes. The only issue with that now is I want a reason to use this. I want to actually create scenes and use sceneries. So this is what I'm learning to use, and I also have a official release of a module, not a module, but the system for Castles and Crusades. And we're all gonna put a character. Everyone's gonna put their characters in here, and you know, you probably won't see any of this stuff. You probably won't be able to see chat because it'll be using that. So what I probably do is cut it right down to the L cards. The only thing that anyone can usually see that would be applicable to you guys is pretty much the momentum and whatever's over here. That's about it. So you won't be able to see the dice rolls and stuff like that. Let me stationary that. So yeah, this is like a big thing for us. This is going to be a big thing for us. So I'm going to be playing several games with this. I don't know about the horror anthology game that I'm actually going to be working on, but you know, we're going to be talking about that in a little bit soon as well. So yeah, I wanted to announce this. We are switching to Foundry after January 1st. We will be switching to that, because I think it would be much more beneficial for everyone.
Nice
and
visual
then
aspect.
Exactly. And then all my maps will also be going in here as well. So yeah, everything will be going in here. Okay, that taps out at 6. Oh wow, they've got this pretty accurate. No one's allowed to get any more momentum than 6. Any momentum you do earn past 6, you got to use immediately, and threats can continue to go up. Threats are not supposed to exceed 6, I thought, but that could be a rule that only I made because it would only be fair that the GM doesn't overpower the situation. So
Seems like they have otherwise decided otherwise.
well, I could also be wrong about it. You know, I run games a certain way too, and I'm a bit more friendly about it than most people. So, but that's because I want people to have a good time. See, that's what we're about. We're about the original. What's the original 70s and 80s? We just want to we just want to get, we just want to have fun. We want to get loaded. We want to have a good time, that's, but then people were talking about drugs and that slogan went out the door. Me, what I game, I just want to sit down with people, have a good time, socialize. That's what gaming is about, and bring more people into the fold. Now, see, the only issue using this a little bit and having a big screen like this is I'm not sure how we would work everything, because imagine if we get more people in here, I'd have to focus. So I shorten up. I'd have to focus around the border here, but this is going to be our new table going forward, starting January. You know what? I probably could do that. Have it cross over a little bit and cover a bit of the functions.
Also, you
no one would need to see this.
You,
This is the center. People would only need to see this part, not all this stuff over here.
What I was going to say is that you mentioned about covering up the right hand side with all those the chat and everything. You could also place people over that too if you want to expand that.
Oh, that is true. That is true. So
that way you don't have to cover up the everything with us.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yep, we are going to be moving forward with Foundry. I bought Foundry a couple months ago, and now I'm going to be doing more of it. I'm going to be making the macro rules for everybody. I'm going to be doing custom-made cards. I'll probably be doing some other stuff in here, because I actually did pick up a template to where I can make custom-made magic cards for magic items and potions and stuff, so that way you guys know what they do instead of looking in the books. But all that requires a lot of work and time. It would help, wouldn't it? I'm actually going to put in some game aids in here, and then if I can't come up with a random treasure, I'm going to just have you flip something over and boom, random treasure, boom, there you go. Be freaking awesome. I'm doing some more things. I have more ideas. It's just I got to get the time to sit down, and right now with us streaming the way we are, that's just not going to be very, very much possible. So. But we will get there. It's just with the holidays picking up, I will have off time between family and myself, but not enough time for you guys. So I'm gonna take the time I don't have for you guys, and use it to try and pick that stuff up to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna look into. So we are gonna be using Foundry in the near future, going for further streams, and I've decided, starting the new year, next year, when we wrap up Call of Cthulhu, I am going to pitch a Star Trek storyline for you guys. That's why this is here. This is why the L cards is up.
Geez.
We are going to be going back to Star Trek. And Chris?
Yes.
You're going to be joining me, too, sir.
Oh, joy.
I'm
mainly a Star Wars fan. I hardly know anything about Star Trek.
Well, good news for you. I have Paramount Plus.
Minus that the Federation is a socialist dictatorship.
Yeah, I'm gonna change this, man. I'm gonna change this, man. I'm gonna change that. Regardless of which, yeah. So. One of the things I am doing, I am opening up my Discord channel. Will be in the description. Witch King, anyone else who knows, please promote this out there, that we are opening up our spots on our table for more people. And we may actually, use the same amount of people to play some Star Trek and actually have a fully crew that can do many different things while beating Chris to death with a dead fish. That might be fun.
Oh,
For us, anyway.
you
Not
would.
necessarily that. Yeah, I would. You know I would. That's the shitty part.
Yes, you would.
You
Yes,
know.
you would.
Um. So, yeah. So Foundry going. Oh, she'll watch that because there will actually be scenery and real shit. So, yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Um, I've decided I'm making a new rule: no more spinny random rooms. I'm gonna back off the random puzzles for a bit because that created a
Oh,
mess last night that I just could not get over. Could not get over it. It's like, yeah, well, we're gonna separate the party and never find our way back. Possibly that's the whole point of adventuring, but whatever. All right,
um,
so let's move on to the next thing. All right. So back in the day, I started something called the Legendary Slasher 7 because I have legendary films. You know, to me, the legendary slashers are going to be people like Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees. So Spartacus bought me the Army of Darkness Unisystem by Eden Studios. And
you're
I've
welcome.
actually, thank you. And because of that, I was able to write up villains, and I wrote up 7 villains for everybody. I have a message. I may have to check a couple of these messages. I have several of these things written up, and I want to make different gaming groups. I don't want the same person playing in all 7 of them because I want them to be not bored or degraded down with a one-time horror shot of basically horror one shot. These are going to be one shots that will lead into a second shot. Now, the reason why we call it like that is because anyone who survives, it's going to be based on a kind of like a Dead by Daylight, Evil Dead, and the Ghostbusters Spirit Unleashed game. Only Ghostbusters Spirit Unleashed is a little bit more kid friendly
Child
than the other
friendly.
ones. Yeah. It's going to be like a Dead by Daylight where you have to survive in an arena with Jason Voorhees. Obviously, Jason Voorhees, like to survive Jason Voorhees, you guys are going to be camp counselors, or you're going to come up with a backstory of why you're at Camp Crystal Lake. What are you doing? Are you restoring it? There's going to, Freddy's going to be Elm Street. Woodsboro is going to be the Ghost Face, which I'm actually going to tie all in together to the Army of Darkness Evil
I
Dead
mean, heck,
universe.
you could even when earlier I just kind of came up with the idea is that what if Chucky got his voodoo spells from the Necronomicon?
It's a possibility. They never really said how he knew that stuff.
Well, I mean, he learned it from his voodoo from the black guy in the first movie that witch doctor. So, but
But
who
where'd the
knows
witch
where he
doctor
got?
get it from?
Yeah.
Remember, in Ash vs. the Evil Dead, there's Pablo and his uncle, who's a brujo, and he's a brujo especial.
Yep.
So, so yeah, we're gonna be doing some things. And then I'm gonna be exploring some more things about Eden Studios because they wrote the Angel and Buffy tabletop games as well as All Flesh Must Be Eaten, which is their primary game. So I will be running some All Flesh Must Be Eaten, and we're going to be doing some reviews on that starting next year, January 1st. Does that sound cool to you, Chris?
All flesh must be eaten. I've never heard of that.
It's a zombie apocalypse game, and you can actually
Oh,
customize, and the GM can customize and make zombies however they see
okay.
fit. They can
Is
make
this
different types.
is this that game that you were creating like earlier this year?
No, that's called Age of the Dead. I haven't finished that yet. Or I have finished that. I just don't have the room to playtest it yet. Um,
Okay.
that's a little bit different.
You don't say.
you know, I was working on that with the Witch King. We're still working out some things on that. I actually have to get it done. I haven't had a lot of time between work and trying to do these streams, but I promise you guys there's 3 games that will be definitely played going next year. One, we will be premiering Age of the Dead sometime next year. I just have to sit down and work out the bugs and the kinks and stuff like that. I use a complete
Okay.
customized system that I built from the ground up with the Witch King. Second
Okay.
game that I will be running definitely will be an Army of Darkness Legendary, where you guys will be taking on slashers. The 7 slashers are going to be Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, Michael Myers, Leatherface, Ghostface. And she's not a slasher, but she is still a really cool villain because I ran out of slashers to use. Samara Morgan
Well, I did
from The
give you
Ring.
that. I did give the one idea of Norman Bates.
Well, but Samara took it first. I've already watched The
Nor-
Rings. I need to watch
Norman.
more Psycho.
Well, hey,
Is it
we've already
Psycho?
watched Psycho 1. Yes,
Okay,
it's
it is.
Psycho.
Okay.
So we've already watched Psycho 1, or the first Psycho movie. We need to watch the second one, which I mean, hey, anyone that has not seen Psycho 2, I strongly suggest go see it. It is actually really good. I'm not a big fan of Psycho 3 because it undoes the twist ending of Psycho 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then Psycho 4 is okay. It was okay. Um,
Oh, that's not true,
it,
Mrs.
it
Tabletop. We just watched Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, so don't play that bullshit game. You've seen some of those.
eh. And then you have the Bates Motel TV series, which is kind of its own thing. And there is the one Psycho remake that came out like in the 2000s, the 90s. I can't remember exactly, but that is a pale, boring, shot for shot remake. So it's not even worth uh, mentioning it. I'm trying to remember, who did they have for. Who was it that they had? Anthony Perkins plays Norman Bates in the original Psycho, and then the '98 remake they had Vince Vaughn playing Norman Bates in the remake. But like I said, it's boring, and it's basically just the same movie shot for shot with some changes, but not it's not worth it. I wouldn't I wouldn't recommend. It's just boring, and stick to the original.
Hmm. That was long winded, Chris. Just to say, stick to the original in the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's face it. Who wants to take on this guy right here? I know, crappy picture. Maybe I'll find another one. Not me. I don't want to take on that guy. He's got a wielding machete and a hockey mask. Screw
Jeez, that is
that.
a horrible picture.
Yep. Okay, let me get another one. I have a better HD quality one. It's not very big because it has to go into a freaking box the size of basically what it came out as. There was no room to expand it. Oh, here's a better picture. As soon as I can make it smaller.
I've actually seen a lot of really great fan art.
Fan art's awesome, people.
Yes, it
Holy
is. Let me.
freaking crap. This is like... Now I don't think I can touch it. I took it so far off the screen. It's so far off the screen, it's not even on the screen.
That's not the type of fan art I was talking about.
Let me guess. You did fan art and you got a naked Jason who happens to be gender bending into a female.
Something of that nature. And I sent you a picture.
There we go. Who wants to take that guy on? Not me. I don't even want to mess with that.
Yeah.
Screw that. But yeah, that's like what we're gonna do. I even have pictures of their character sheets because I did their character sheets. So enjoy, people.
Yep.
Enjoy that. So my idea is to get as many groups of people as I can together, of different people. If I do get some that do travel over with a brand new character, not the end of the world. But I want to make more new people, and I want more gamers to have fun with, because gaming is fun.
It is.
Very fun. Chris has learned that firsthand. So
Not by choice, I might add.
well, anyway, I do got something to show you guys because I actually tweaked. I tweaked something today. I made something. We're gonna show it off. But you're gonna see my whole screen for a brief moment, and then you're gonna see something cool. All right, I will say, Kelly was one of my favorite characters from Ash versus the Evil Dead.
The guy who actually did something? Or no, no, I was thinking of the first. I was thinking of the first Evil Dead movie.
No, 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 Kelly from Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The one
So the one
that.
that Pablo was in love with. I miss Pablo.
Yeah.
I love that. So I actually am developing a larger story to why. So there's going to be locations, and we're gonna actually post them on the map of all these freak happenings, and yeah, I think this horror anthology can grow beyond 7 sessions, maybe more, maybe even 14. Not with the same people, no. Um, so some things there. All right. So before we begin with the next thing, we're gonna sit down and play a game. First, I have to eat, so we're gonna take about a 15-minute break, and Sparta Chris and I are gonna bust some ghosts. I think that's everything I have for announcements. So far, so I will be posting the Discord and my description at the end of the stream, probably even during it. And for those who don't be afraid to approach us. If you're still in the chat, I don't think you are, but if you are still in the chat and you do hear this, and James, if you do hear this, please feel free to, tell people about it and we're trying to get everything out there. So I do have to check my messages because I've got like 5 to 10 messages for some strange reason, right now on my Discord. So I have to check all that. So give me about 15 minutes.
Bugging you?
Well, you're one of them.
Oh, I sent you a picture that you could have
Oh,
used,
hey,
but
she.
you didn't use it.
Hey, well, oh, you sent me a picture. Oh, okay. Well, let me check it. I'll probably load it back. Okay, so Kay is still here. Yeah. So please feel free to try and tell the gamers that we're approachable. They can DM me. I'm not a dick.
Yes, you are.
To you, I'm a dick. To you, I'm a dick. Okay. But not to new people. Witch King and I got this relationship where he's my great friend. Chris, I'm a dick to you. And Toby, I'm just a bully. Colin and I gotta have a talk. Colin and I gotta have a talk. Oh, hey, look, we got Imp Black Belt here too. So
hey.
Imp. And Mrs. Tabletop sent me some monsters that I can use.
Yay.
I'm gonna have to take a look at those. Mr. and Mrs. Tabletop, yes. I don't know why she just didn't put Junkie on there. Well, you know what? I can tell you why she didn't put Junkie on the end of her name, because you went with Mrs. Tabletop, she just rolled with it. Downhill.
I know.
We started at a hill with that, and it just kept rolling downhill, and it was awesome.
I mean, it was just easy to just call her Mrs. Tabletop instead of what was it that she was originally called, the Troublemaker?
Yeah, which made no sense.
Let's see here. Imp Black Belt wants me to drunk yell at him, so I won't be nice to him. He's okay, Joe. Okay.
I may have to get her on stream just so that way she can bring in some audience while that happens.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, I'm sorry. To me, that was the highlight of last night's stream. It was funny. You guys gotta have fun. It's like, life, like, I can't stand, what? My girlfriend's cousins were over here today. And, Kay, you can totally drunk yell at me whenever you want. Okay. Yeah, I can't say what I really want to say to that comment because, yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, geez.
So anyway, so let's where am I going with this story? So my girlfriend's cousins were over here today, and they were like, "Hey, man, you got to run a game." Like, it's fucking 7 o'clock at night, people. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, my time, and I'm like, you guys got to tell me when you want me to run a tabletop game. You can't just come over and say, run a tabletop game. I'm like, I got to make a story. We got to get characters. This could take an hour or two, and then you guys are gonna go home. So they're coming over. They want to try and hook up in the next week, and for a tabletop game.
Make sure your protection.
Very funny. Very funny. So her cousins were over here, and like, I don't drink, So they wanted to go home and get drunk and stuff like that. And they know that I don't drink anymore. I quit drinking because I have I have a family. I have other things to do, and I have other things I want to do that. I'm sorry, you can't do while drunk, or you could. It just isn't going to end very well for you. Hey, are you almost out of the bathroom? You got to roll. You got to roll a dice to see. Yep. It's like you're in the toilet, and then someone is opening the door and handing you a dice to roll while puking in the toilet.
Geez.
So you can't drink in game. It does not work. It's like drinking and driving. Don't do it. It does not work out.
And the last time that you drunk and played games, you woke up the next morning with a salty taste in your mouth.
Okay. Let me tell you about that. Because that did happen. Okay?
Oh God. Oh
That
God.
did happen. And there was even lotion next to my
Oh.
I was pissed,
Oh.
right? Yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm
that
so
did
sorry.
happen. That did happen.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to bring that up.
What had happened was someone took a little bit of salt, a little bit of lotion. They got the lotion on me, and they put the salt on my lips.
It puts the lotion on and puts it in the basket.
Now, I'm passed out drunk at this time. This is me in my 20s. I'm passed out drunk, and I woke up to that.
Oh, God.
Now, when I woke up, I had two problems with my skin. Number one, salt dehydrates the skin, so, yeah, bit problem.
Oh.
Number two,
Ooh.
lotion also remoisturizes it. So, you do that to someone, I will actually not think that's funny because that did create some rash. And, yeah.
Ow.
Be very careful with that. Because here's the thing that people don't think. There is some form of water content in the lotion that melts the salt.
Oh.
Yep. So, and for those who did that, if they're listening in, fuck you guys. It's okay. I got everybody back because I had another party and I had another party and I just started, I started saying I should just cup check people. They weren't making a damn bit of difference. So
You have to tell me the full story of this after the stream.
Oh God, it's terrible. Me and my drunken days. Hell, what happened? We even I had a friend who got drunk and we put him outside and he slept outside the whole night.
Oh, jeez.
I did not want to do that to anyone else because it just was not very, the after effects was not very funny for that person. So I was like, if we're going to do jokes, we got to do friendlier jokes. And, the shitty part is we were all drinking and nobody thought of the moisture. It's a remoisturizer inside the lotion. It's sort of like a weird liquid, right? They didn't think the salt would dissolve like that. And it's like, okay, we all take basic goddamn people, science. There you go.
How many people actually pay attention to this stuff?
Nobody. You'd be surprised. Nobody, to be honest. But that was me in one of my drunken nights. The reason why they did that was because I was DMing a Dungeons and Dragons game and I threw up and passed out.
Oh God.
Yeah, they were pissed. Here's the thing: if you're gonna DM and drink, don't be the last one out. Do not be the last one out.
Thank God I don't drink.
Gotta bounce for now. See you guys later. See ya, Kay. Thank you for coming in.
See you, Kay.
I'm probably gonna have to somehow, collab with her a little bit and see if I can get her and James on for at least one show.
That would be fun.
That would be fun. That would be awesome. And in Black Belt, he can come too. Because I like him. He is funny as shit. I've seen some of the shit he does. He's funny as shit. He can come too. I love him. So actually I pretty much love everybody in the Melee. So for those who don't know who Melee K is or Imp Black Belt, they are part of a different community that I actually just got brought into thanks to Sparta Chris. This is why he's my partner. That and because I am going to force him to start streaming on his own channel and still come to all my stuff. It's just we had this talk last night, so I think I kicked him in the ass, but I don't think it worked quite yet because I didn't see anything. So I'm gonna see some. I'm gonna give it until after the holidays. If I don't see anything, he's gonna just one day have a random stream against his will, and
Me.
it will be don't listen to him. He's crazy. He just needs to get out there because he's got some good shit too. He's got some good ideas that he needs to put into action.
Yeah, I may have good ideas. The execution is what's tripping me up.
Nice. Anyway, well, so that's pretty much what we got going on. We got more games. Let's see what we said. Star Trek, The Evil Dead, which I did make that video for, but I'm actually going to be changing it. I'm going to be changing some of it because I want to add some special clips, but I will not get to spoil that tonight. You guys got to tune in for more. If you guys are in the chat and you're not on my channel, please like and subscribe and enjoy what I have to bring forth. We are going to be bringing something else when we get...
And also ask about joining the Discord.
Yes, do that as well. I'm going to be getting that done here real quick. Give me about 15-20 minutes. Chris and I will come back with a nice wrap-up for the night of a couple sessions. I think Mrs. Tabletop might actually be joining in on the stream with that too. I'm going to ask her.
Im says don't lie to him.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to tell him the truth. If he wants me to lie to him, I can. Okay, Imp, I don't know who you are, and I just don't care for you. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
jeez. No, we're good. We're good. Oh, I do have one more announcement. There will be a special episode next year for Sparta Chris and other people who are like, I've been working on a conversion for a Star Wars setting for tabletop gaming.
Oh, yes. Nice.
Uh-huh. And I got a name of the show, and I've got the title and everything. So we will be talking more about that as we push forward. Not much on it right now. Let's first get through the rest of the year. It is only the 4th of November. So with that being said, let's push forth to the break. And let me scarf down my food. And we will be right back. And we are going to play some Ghostbusters for you guys. And if anyone else wants to jump in, let us know. I'll make a spot for you in the call. I will outline us out so that way we can actually have some fun time. And if you're not interested, hey, that's fine. If you're unable to, and if it's not even because of lack of interest, if you're just not able to, that's fine too. It is kind of a spur of the moment because I'm trying to get up to 200 subscribers before the end of the year. I think I could be 200 plus subscribers before the end of the year. So for those in chat, I will be sharing my Chris, could you get my YouTube link, please?
Yeah.
Please share that, spread that around. I'm trying to get as high as I can. The more that I get, the more I'm going to come up with some more stuff. And see, here's the thing. Are you asking if I want to play Ghostbusters with you?
If you want to join.
Yeah, I think that's what I was asking. Just not to you personally, to the general audience. But if you want me to personally ask you, I'll send you a message too.
So, where exactly do you want me to share the link to your YouTube?
Right in chat.
Share it in chat. Okay.
Yep, in chat, and have anyone from the audience to blow it up, and then you could blow it up in other servers.
Well, I mean, if they're already here watching on YouTube, then all they have to do is just click on your profile picture, and they immediately go to your YouTube.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Well, but okay, didn't really think. Yeah, okay. I got a little tired of ghost busting. Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing, and the story does stop at it, and I'm hoping for more. Like, it's not even been out for a year, I don't think. I'm hoping for more content release. I'm hoping it's not going to die out like Evil Dead. Evil Dead has been up for, I think, 2 years almost now, a year to 2 years, and it's already died. I'm hoping that's not what we're going to see, but...
And Evil Dead is going to be shutting down soon, I think.
Yep. They did announce that. Well, they've already announced they're going to stop content for it, and they're announcing that they're, I think... let me check. I don't want to say anything.
They've already announced that they're shutting down Friday the 13th by the end of the year, I think.
Yep.
So that sucks. Because I want because
Oh shit!
I've
Yeah,
always wanted
it's
I've always wanted to play the game.
actually it's not even been up for 2 years yet. It hasn't made it.
Jeez.
Um,
But I've always wanted to play Friday the 13th. It's just I could hardly get. I could never find anyone to play with.
yeah. So there's no shutdown point at this time. They're just done with content.
Hmm.
But they are talking about they're still gonna fix bugs. Um, let's see here. Let's see if there's any news on it, such as losing player content or losing player base. Um, actually, they didn't have a big player base for it, and it is actually getting smaller.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it didn't help that.
There's many sources already saying that. You guys can find that everywhere. I think that's because of the last update they did, where they added in the archetypes for the demons and basically made everything impossible. There is actually a huge complaint about. I think I saw some reviews on that, so you guys can look that up. You guys can Google that stuff. It's kind of like all out there.
Like
there's nothing definitive.
the demons can go from 5 to 20 in 2 seconds.
Yeah, they pretty much killed. The creators pretty much killed that game when they did that. So.
Ugh.
But that's okay. We're going to have our own Evil Dead stuff going on. So we're still going to love the franchise. So there's that.
Yep.
All right. Break time. Let's get to breaks. Use the bathroom. Let me scarf down my food. Get something to drink. And we will meet back here. And we will be hooking up. I got to check my messages. We'll be hooking up. Hopefully with some people. And if not, that's fine. We'll be right back.
Peace.
back without Spartacus. Spartacus is not back in. So, all right. Well, we're going to get ready to bust in some ghosts, but I had to show this off real quick because Chris found this for me. I'm going to show this off real quick. Let's see. There we go. My man JV. That's what we call him right there. Yeah, look at that. Jason Voorhees. This is a nice picture. I love Jason. I don't know. Jason Voorhees, I think, is by far one of my favorite slashers. I think close second. Definitely, it's down to him and Freddy and Ghostface are my top 3 slashers. Ghostface is technically many people, not just one person. So, but I'm definitely a big... I never did get to play the game Friday the 13th, which I was really, really upset about. But, you know, hey, it happens. I heard that one was actually really good and accurate to the point. So, but that is why I'm calling for more people to try and join our Discord server, because we're going to be playing a horror anthology where it's going to be a different set of characters. Now, eventually they will meet up and meet each other and say, hey, I survived this guy. Well, I survived this guy. Well, what is it with it, you know? Whole story. All right. While we're waiting on Spartacus, I don't think I have anything else for announcements, so we're going to sit here and have some fun while we're waiting. Because Sparta likes to take his sweet time and do a whole lot of whatever he thinks he's doing. I'm going to definitely have to give a shout out for Melee K and James. Thank you so much for support, for helping the support of my channel on your guys' Discord server. It's been a most pleasurable experience knowing you guys. I've only known them for about a week. So, Imp Black Belt. Also got to thank you. Special thanks. And special thanks to my man, the Esoteric Order of Nerdity, or as I like to call him, the Witch King of Samra. Thank you, because without your guys' support, this would probably not be going on. So, I like to invite new people, so this is pretty cool. Chris, get back here! I don't know what he's doing. Probably doing some stuff. All right, well that's it. I gotta show off some stuff. So let's see here. I'm gonna bring over. We're gonna go to this nice video game screen right here. Here we go, and we're all screwed up. That's okay, cause I'm gonna be bringing in right into the channel with us. This is Tabletop, who can't talk right now because there might be an echo. When should I start up Ghostbusters? Now? Now would be a valid time. Now would be a valid time. So, I gotta move my... Alright, make sure we're still streaming here. We are booting up Ghostbusters. I love playing Ghostbusters. You know, since we're also getting the Witch King is very much a tabletop game extraordinaire, just like me. And since he's going to be coming on, maybe he can talk a little bit about the D6 system by West End Games of Ghostbusters. That would be kind of fun. I've got to turn down this freaking audio because I freaking hate it when I'm talking. And it's loading. So what's going on there, Witch King? Alright, I'm going to go to my audio. Oh, yeah, that's all the way up to 100. I don't want that at 100. $25 at best. Alright, here we go. We're gonna... Alright. It says I got some new stuff in here, but I don't know what that could be. New stuff for outfits. It says I got new stuff in here. Oh, suit. Okay. Oh, I got a new suit color, I think. Maybe. I don't know. It's been kind of glitchy, I think, with that, because it's been kind of like saying, hey, you got a new suit thing. And it's like, see, it still says it. So, you should be able to join in. I don't know why you wouldn't be. Let's see, what do we got here? Mrs. Tabletop, gonna invite her in. Other platforms. Oh, okay, Chris is not on because he's a freaking. Let me see if I'm turning off all the apps. Okay. Waiting on Mrs. Tabletop. There she goes. She's joining. Look at that. Joining in. Well, we're waiting on people to join in. I'm going to go to the ghost realm for a minute. This is my ghost. Looks like an ugly son of a bitch, but... Alright, let's see here. We call him... Yes, and I did get Sam Hain, but no, I'm not playing as him. I don't know. I don't think it'd be kind of... I love that one. That one is Dark Lock. Okay, I'm sorry, but that is totally a ghost of... If I had to think, Oroku Saki from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh. Samhain. Okay. And Gravebringer. Halloween every night. And I almost got him up to like level 20 and I get a new... Oh, I get Slimer at level 20. I definitely got to get that. I definitely got that. I like Pokey. Pokey's freaking a little okay. I'm not big on Brainy or whatever the hell that thing is. Too many eyes for my taste. Chris, if you're in chat, why aren't you talking? I have to dock some money from his paycheck this month. Sleeping on the job. Now they say all the Halloween stuff is gone, but there's still Halloween stuff here. I want to see some Thanksgiving stuff. A box of yellow cake logs. We call those Twinkies, but, you know, God only knows that's probably been taken. And it has been. It's not probably about it. It has been taken. Alright, so now I gotta repair your sabotage non-cardboard proton pack 3 times. Oh, wait, that's not it. That's the wrong contract. Okay, here we go. I gotta sprint for a total of 500 kilometers with the particle thrower. So I'm assuming... Or 5 kilometers. I got it. So that's like 5,000. Oh boy, 5,000 steps. So I basically got to run around and hit the particle. Okay, I think I got that. Lord knows if I'm even going to get the next part of that. I got to wait for the ghost to pick up the rift and carry it. Maybe I can get. Okay, and he's taking out his dog. Okay, well that's a valid point. Wheel. Waiting on Witch King to join us here. Boom, bop. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. I'm doing my chores, I'm doing my chores. Really? You get a golden aura around you when you do that, but hell, I have to... look like I'm about to, like, get seasick. And you get a golden aura and I get seasick. That's freaking great. Hey, what's up, Romeo? What's up, big guy? Romeo, we gotta talk about this hair, bud. Look, this hair, this is crazy. This beard, it's crazy. Are you playing on your phone? While on the job. Are you even listening to me? You're not even listening to me. Forget you then. Janine. Hello, what the fuck? Is everybody playing on their phones? Where's Indigo? She upstairs. Indigo? Oh, okay. She's on her break. Uh, sleeping. I don't know who thought to do this, but that's crazy stupid. And that's a fire hazard, everybody. Don't try that at home. Ooh, arcade games. What do we got? Jump Ghost. Too bad we can't actually play these. Those would be fun. Oh, wait. Can I actually play this? Oh, heck yeah. I think. Oh, wait. No, this ain't no game. Aw. It should have, like, a minigame in a minigame. Wizard's Hour. Oh, 84%. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, you probably won't be able to join for a minute, which game, but that's okay. We're going to be playing for a bit. Or let's go do a couple jobs. Let's do a couple ghost bounties. Let's go after Blobby. Alright, since Mrs. Tabletop's coming with me, guess part of Chris is nowhere to be found. Forgot I actually had to hit the R. Oh look, we're at a prison. Do you have me as a friend? I don't think I do. But I definitely will have to add you. Let me just do this, because I'm, catching ghosts are not that hard for me. And it's spinning. There we go. Okay, so they dispatched Romeo and Indigo. Oh, boy. Okay, honey, I gotta talk to you about that outfit.
Ready, and you'll be fine.
It just doesn't. I don't know if that really works for me. All right, thank you, Romeo. Oh, another ghost. Another ghost. Let's take this one out. Thank you, Romeo.
Devil coming in hot.
Why? Okay.
It's over here. Bombs away.
It's tethered, ready for fire.
The ghosts may be captured, but you've got rifts to take out if we're going to bust this thing. Destroy them all, and we win them.
Huh?
On the ghost.
Come look at this. Ghost! Ghost!
I just pinged it.
It's over there.
Even with the... Honestly, it's getting late here anyway. I gotta work in the morning. Okay, yep, I'll just add you. Another time, we're gonna be playing this a little bit more until I can find another game to play with Sparta Chris and my girlfriend. I'm almost my particle thrower is almost
Okay.
41. Oh, hey, look, you decided to join us.
Oh, shut up.
You shut up,
Okay.
dick.
I'm loading up my game now.
Oh, should have been loaded a while ago. It's taking you so long.
Well, as I needed to go to the bathroom, I let Apollo out as well. He decided to go chasing after a rabbit. And then he decided to go to the bathroom.
Hell yeah, speaking of, I love getting to play multiplayer on my channel. Heck yeah, we'll have to do like a dual stream where you stream on your end, I stream on my end, and we simultaneously stream on multiple channels. Alright, while we're waiting on you, Chris, I'm going to take out Crusher.
Go ahead.
Let me know when you're in. Lots of older shit like Borderlands 2, 3, Left 4 Dead. Oh, yeah.
I hate these ghosts.
We gotta play a zombie. We gotta play like. We gotta play some zombie games or something. Like Dead Island or something like that. And like I said, I'm gonna be looking at All Flesh Must Be Eaten. We're gonna do a review on that, and I'm gonna be looking at getting. Thinking maybe getting some of the PDFs or some of the to see if I can find some of the physical copy books and running some. Totally, let's chat sometime. Oh yeah, Project Zomboid, and get some just get some stuff going. Lots of stuff.
You know, you're getting an echo from you and Mrs. Tabletop, by the way.
Okay, Mrs. Tabletop, can you mute yourself? I got the ghost. I mounted that. I put that on the freaking counter.
Nicely done.
Heck yeah.
But don't forget about the rifts. That's where the ghosts
Okay,
manifest.
I'm in.
All right. I'm on the
Go ahead.
I'm on the final round already.
Nothing here.
Yep, go ahead.
I got him.
Traps going out.
Good, I know. I got slime.
Paranormal
Help is
activity.
on the way.
On it.
Come on. Come on. Deploy the trap, somebody. A trap.
Proton pack is on the fridge. I have to break the code. Proton pack is burning up.
That would be awesome to play with y'all. Yeah, it would be.
Oh yeah.
I am really heavily getting into RoboCop because I am a RoboCop fan. So Rogue City, I am looking at getting. Alright. I'm already level 42. Haha. For the. Wonder how you level up your proton pack. I know how to do the PKE, but that proton pack's just a slow crawl upward. Alright, let's get Spartacus into this, everyone. I'll hop on when it finishes installing soon. And then we've got to get at least a round or two done with at least a round match or two with the Witch King. And then maybe we'll call it a night, because it is like after 12, but our clocks go back in an hour. Hour and 45 minutes, technically. Alright. Let's see here. I gotta go to my Epic and get Imp Black Belt down there.
Alright, loading in now.
Sweetness. Well, let's get into a couple matches, shall we? Yeah, I kind of want to do some of these bounties real quick.
I have not been paying attention to those, to be honest.
Neither have I, but they're actually kind of fun to play. So a long time ago in West End Games, about after the first, I think it was the late '80s, early '90s, West End Games made a Ghostbusters tabletop RPG game where it utilized D6 stats and cards. Lots of cards that you could actually get out of the book and just cut out yourself and fill in and make photocopies of. We definitely got to play that sometime.
Show them how we do things
Oh, that'd be fun.
downtown.
What's that?
I got the ghost. Subway.
Hey, look over here.
Oh God!
Quick.
Upstairs.
Ghost.
Got him.
The ghosts may be captured, but you've got rifts to take out if we're going to bust this thing.
There are others still out there.
Downstairs. Got him already.
Oh, that was quick.
Sorry, got eyes on.
Pull out. Go out your trap.
You pull out your trap. Oh, this is not gonna work.
Avert your eyes. Here's your trap.
One more round.
Nothing to see here. Just your standard exit.
Oh, look at that. Already going to the police station. Oh, I thought I was setting him off at the pass. Turns out I'm not. Oh, shit. I just completely run around in circles for no reason.
You're not gonna let silly old clothes bother you, are you? Need to recharge.
Good job.
Bye-bye. I'm gonna go ahead and invite Imp to the Discord.
Yep, you do that. That way he can get in here with us. Yeah, I can get him into some games too.
I've already maxed out all my gear, so I don't get any XP for that.
Nice.
He says I won't have time, but hey, it's still there for whatever in the future.
Yeah. Not today, sorry. So soon though. Oh
when
yeah,
will when will then be now? Soon.
I mean, I can't do things on a whim either. Trust me. You are speaking to the choir here. I can't, that's why my girlfriend's cousins were like, hey, can we play a game tonight? And I'm like, dude, we gotta, plan that stuff out. You can't just do that on a... Mondays, Tuesdays are the best days. I try to stream those days. I try to stream on those days. Ah, nice. Oh, we'll talk. I'm not trying to make too many plans right now because my schedule is completely restricted. If you come on my Discord server, you actually see how my work life, and my family life, and my family dynamic affects my streaming.
Yeah.
So...
He works long hours on during the weekdays.
But hey, you know what? I'm cool with that because, you know, I get plenty of money to buy into my books and stuff. And I get to buy games like this. I think the next game I'm going to be getting is going to be RoboCop Rogue City, but then I got to find an online game for you and I to play with Mrs. Tabletop besides this one, because once we... I mean, I hate to say it, once this one's going to run its course, because I think max level is like 100 or 99.
You kind of, yeah, after that you do kind of reset. James already went through that.
And we're not far from that with the way we play. Heck, my girlfriend just bought the game 3 days ago and she's already like level 58.
She's at your level, she said. Yeah, she's at your level.
I'm at 59.
Almost.
Yeah. Well, she was at my level. I just leveled up not that long ago. Come on, give us a match. Give us a match. Give us a match. Give us a match. Oh yeah. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing something.
Yeah, I'm freaking bored. Look at this bullshit. 2 minutes for a match. Oh my god, we're finally going to the Evil Dead route.
There we go.
This was like Evil Dead for us, where we thought we were going to get in a match pretty quickly. We waited like... Well, for Evil Dead, we waited like half hour. We were just on stream sitting there with either dead air or just or just talking about bullshit all day.
Yep.
I hated the games where you die, where we lost in under 5 minutes after waiting an hour to get into a game. We're like, oh yeah, let's do it, and it's like, oh, we lost in 5 minutes. Like,
and it didn't help with it. It did not help with them adding in those challenges.
Yeah, but that was also before that too. Oh, look at
and
that.
Table's not with us.
Screw you.
Oh, I see ghosties.
Fuck you, no you don't. Fuck you, no you don't. No you don't, asshole. Look at this. Look at this.
What the?
Got the little guy. Just stay calm.
Fuck you, asshole. Fuck you, asshole. Oh!
Got away.
Yeah, I got better at playing ghosts.
Oop,
Oh, what
gotcha.
the fuck? Oh, you fucking dick. Guess what? Guess what, dick? Guess what, dick? Guess what, dick? Guess what, dick? Oh, fuck you, dick. Fuck you, dick. Fuck you, dick. Fuck you, dick. Ha ha ha.
The other guy didn't freaking.
Sorry, sorry, girlfriend, but ain't doing that either. Damn it, fucking hell! Lay off of me! God damn it! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
No, you don't.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck! Oh God damn it! Oh. Fucking asshole.
Go now and respawn.
Another piece of paper.
I'm talking fully formed psychokinetic energy.
Who the hell?
Oh, ew.
Fucking suck a dick, Chris. No, now, no! Fucking suck a dick! No.
Ah, God damn it.
Sucker! Eat that, bitches!
No, 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 no.
Nothing to see here. Standard ectoplasmic exorcism.
Knock it off, ghost. I ain't falling for it. Ow. I can't believe that actually worked.
Suck a dick, Chris. Suck a dick, Chris. Suck a dick, Chris. Oh, you both can suck my dick. And one of you do. No, I'm just kidding. That was terrible to say. But doesn't make it any less true. Oh, fuck you, asshole! I saw you coming right on up. Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you, Chris. I'm gonna... Oh, god damn it to hell. Oh, fuck.
I think I stunned it. I'm pretty sure I stunned it. It's
conked out.
Damn it.
Need to recharge.
Taking over the place. We asked him to leave nicely. Got one.
Whatever you're doing, do more! They're all running scared.
Ugh. Mind me. Wasn't in the employee handbook. Oh my. Everything.
Oh, look at that. There's a portal.
You can have that.
What a tormented and otherworldly effect you had on the place. One rift remains. Don't let them destroy it. I say, you've outlasted the lot of them. Well done. It's done. Let's blast it.
Turn around, hurry.
Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you, Spanky. Fuck you, Spanky. I see your name. Your name's fucking Spanky. Spanky getting spanked. Fuck you, Chris.
Gotcha.
Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you, motherfucker. I'm still gone.
Someone get a freaking trap out. Jeesh. We don't need 4 people doing the freaking trap.
Bloody brilliant.
I fucking won. Good
It's
night,
because we had
Black
we had 4 fucking people doing the trying to tether out at once. It's like we already have 1 person on the tether. We don't need freaking 4 people on the freaking tethers.
Oh god, that was so good. Oh yeah, you blame it on whatever you want, Chris. But I was a good ghost.
No, you weren't. It's
Yes,
we had 4 people. We had 4 people on freaking tethers. We didn't need 4 people on freaking tethers.
Oh yeah, I'm still a good ghost.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. I
No, you're not.
survived with 1 rift, and I got a bonus. That's why I started at 60 seconds and not 90. Someone's a sore loser.
My trap was dead.
Your what? Oh yeah, you had to go. You had to get a new trap. Oh boy. I think this is going to be the last one for the night because I do have to get off to bed and do a little sleep and probably Spanky said to spank them harder. LOL. that Spinky again?
Remember, you're a ghostbuster now.
Oh, Spank Happy.
Sorry, professionals
Oh,
at
it's
work here.
Mrs. Tabletop. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to make her night a living hell. I want to let you know, honey, before I capture you, I love you.
Ah, geez.
Ghost captured. Now, focus on the rifts. There are still more to destroy and permanently end this.
Before it's too late. Great you've come all the way out here.
Witch King, are you Spanky? I think Witch King is Spank Happy. I don't know. Come on. Someone give me a trap down. I need a trap. All these traps are dead.
Yeah.
Not mine, though. Haha.
I need to make a change to my trap because I'm not liking the shorter energy.
No, it's stronger pull, but shorter energy level. It kills the battery almost instantly. I noticed that.
Yeah.
Did you get any of the researches done to get the research parts?
I have not been any luck on that.
Okay. Trap.
Person, get your trap out. Get your trap out.
Yeah, my trap's out. I got a better trap. I know.
Give me a minute while my trap recharges.
Last round. No, sadly. Oh, okay. I thought you were Spanky. Our trap's down to 8. I need a new trap.
We did it? We did it!
I want to let you know, honey, I love you.
That's what I'm talking.
He's in the same office. I love you. I just had to do that to win the game. Shush. It does. Being a ghost is a learning curve. It definitely is.
A little bit.
All right. Yep. All right. I'm actually getting a little tired. And I just used the word "little" twice. Ugh. This has
Which
been
emphasizes it.
Yes, it did. Ghostbusting tools got really downgraded. They had nuclear-powered proton packs. They never needed batteries before. Yeah, it was like the power cells to charge them was like... Well, they had to recharge them, but not like super... It wasn't like a lot. It just... They wanted to make sure that they wasn't going to lose it, but it had like a 10-year battery lifespan or some shit, if I remember correctly. It was... Alright, I'm level 60. Awesome. I gotta check my ghost out real quick. Alright, I'm almost got... Oh, I got a new ghost. Gluten. I said gluten, really? Alright, let me see here. Level 20. Ooh. Alright, I'm not far from level 20 on that, so... Turn to the bookstore. Alright, everybody, so, what did I get over here? I have already explored. Oh, I got some new stuff. Oh, I got I got a couple new patches. I remember having those. I got a dress or a Hawaii shirt. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to wear this bucket cap at some point. Ooh, I got some new gloves. New shoes. I'll have to. Some new Oh, yeah. I'll have to. I actually totally. I'm gonna have to redo this character here pretty soon. Ooh, I got goggles. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to redo this character here pretty soon. Get some new clothes put on him. So I already got new clothes, but that's because I didn't want to be in Halloween orange anymore. All right, so this is Mrs. Tabletop, everybody. Well, stay right there. Well, you gotta stand still there, honey. I'm trying to show them your character. This is her avatar, everybody. She's got the nice I am sorry, but that is totally a hippie look, but I love it. You know. So this is her right here. Take a bow, thank you. All right, and then we got Sparta Chris, who is probably lost in the void somewhere. No, he's upstairs.
I'm upstairs.
I actually want to see. Did I sprint very well with a proton particle? This is Sparta Chris, everybody, with the goggles.
Hi.
I gotta get those goggles. I haven't gotten them yet. Let's see. No, I did not sprint very far yet, so I guess I'll have to work on that. Wear the dress. Wear the dress. No way, Witch King. Not my thing. All right, everybody. I think we're gonna excuse Mrs. Tabletop for the night, cause we're gonna go lay down. But before we do, I am gonna say good night to everybody. So first things first, let's put her in a different channel, so that way we look right when we go to the other one. Actually, I can probably just disconnect here real quick. No, I don't want to kick her. I just want to move her. There we go. Alright, moved her to another channel real quick, so might still see her in here. Alright.
Oh, geez. Oh, no, it's the... You should take a look at the stream now.
What screen? Oh.
The stream.
Oh. Oh, yeah. But that's not the worst part of it. Because we're going back to the main stream. Here we go. We're going back to the main page. This is where we're going. Alright, I'm going to give a shout out to everyone who's joined us tonight. Thank you guys so much for listening on the stream. This was just not anything like any formal announcement other than what we got coming up. I'm going to beat the shit out of Evil Dead over the head because I just love horror. I don't know, this Halloween I really got into it. Hopefully I can play Ghostbusters sometime with y'all later on. Yeah, we're going to do more of this. We're going to do more of this week. We're probably going to do Ghostbusters maybe Friday. I have to get with everyone on that. I'm going to get with you guys on the week because I may have to cancel my Call of Cthulhu game this Friday. But that's okay because we're going to play that until that whole campaign is done. So that'll probably go into next year. And I said we're going to get ready to do Star Trek, but we're getting ready to transfer everything from what you see here to Foundry. I'm still probably going to have my main Castles and Crusades look, where you see me behind a DM screen. Probably still going to have that, and then we're going to switch between Foundry Access thing. I've got to clean up my OBS and start changing things around a little bit, give it a new, fresher look. So, that way you guys will be able to see the new, fresher look. Sparta Chris, what do you got going on, buddy? Any plans yet? Or do you think you might wait till the new year?
I'm still debating with myself on what I'm going to do. I may wait till the new year, or I may start soon. I don't know. So I'm still debating with myself.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. Yep. So just hang in there with us. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you again. Just hang in there with us, guys. We will be bringing stuff out, but it is getting around the holiday time, and we got to remember that. So I may do a Thanksgiving stream, or not a Thanksgiving stream. I will have probably a Thanksgiving video coming out sometime this week with my kids. It won't be with my kids per se because I don't have the means to have everyone record around. I may just do a story time where they're going to play they're going to celebrate the what we call the time of peace giving in the Chronicles of Paramore. Paramore has a Peacegiving month that is called Peacegiving. It is to represent the month of November and Thanksgiving event. So we have our own thing going on where where people worship the Thanksgiving god known as Slapstone. I'm actually got some ideas for Slapstone, and we're gonna be. I call him Slapstone.
Okay.
Yep, there's a reason for it. So, we'll bring more of that. But I will reveal more of that later. And
You better.
we are gonna be playing. I am not canceling Castles and Crusades in the near future, regardless, because we only got one more game of that going this month too. So that looks like we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna wrap that up, and there's gonna be a whole new adventure. Someone gave me an adventure idea, and I'm gonna go with it. So, join us on that one, and we're gonna call it the Reclamation of Reisendorf. Fun times. There was,
Can't wait.
yeah. Well, for those who haven't tuned in, if you guys haven't watched My Chronicles Paramore, Reisendorf was a city that the character started in the first chapter. It was the very first place that anyone got placed in. And in this part of the universe where Witch King, Spartacus, Toby, even including PJ maybe, and Colin has played in, is the one where they actually lost Slapstone to the Greyspear clan of the Orcs. It was an Orc clan called the Greyspear. They conquered it, and now the group is going to try and reclaim it. And it's not going to be, there's going to be no maps for that. This is going to be completely storytelling. They're going to find a way to do it because they were originally there when it kind of went down. So hopefully everyone will have Greenie available.
Yeah, that would help a little bit.
A little. So, all right, everyone, have a great and wonderful night. I'm going to show two things before we leave. So stay tuned, just watch that and get excited because Spartacus, have you decided what kind of group you might be in once we get the group started?
The group for what? Sorry, my mind just went blank.
For the horror anthology.
I mean, I'll be in any of it, so
Yeah, pretty much. All right.
yeah. I mean, you've already made it very much clear from the very beginning. I don't have a choice in any of it, so you're gonna throw me wherever.
Well, I'm at least gonna pick where you want to go. You want to go to Camp Crystal Lake, Woodsboro?
I've already been there.
Okay, in another game. This isn't gonna count. This is brand new. This is a brand new game.
Well, I've already died in the other one, so. And I've been possessed in the other.
This is to be true.
So, I'll go wherever I'm needed.
Fair enough. All right. Well, everyone, that's everything I have for tonight. Like I said, stay tuned for message from just some videos I made. Oh boy, we don't have any sponsors or anything like that, so we're good.
Brought to you by Clean Air. It's great. It's wonderful. It's perfect. It's good for your health. Clean Air.
Yep. Anyway, here we go. Have a good night, everybody. And remember to work hard, play hard, game on, everybody. Me giving you my famous Tabletop Junkie salute. Have a great and wonderful evening.